Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Death of the Inhumans, Issue 2. This is part of the miniseries from 2018, written by Donny Cates, art by Ariel Olivetti, color artist Jordi Belair, letters by VC's Clayton Cowles. Cover artist was Kree Andrews, variant cover by Marco Ceccapeto, associate editor Sarah Brunstan, editor Will Moss. Unfortunately, the Inhumans are not doing well. They have some injuries and a whole lot of death. Their moon base is effectively destroyed, and a lot of people with it. Karnak the Shatterer goes to the Kree homeworld of Hala, or at least what's left of it, where he meets with the current ruler of the Kree to discuss surrender. And we learn some background on them about how they came back to find everything destroyed. Apparently, these events happened in Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men the Black Vortex. I don't care to look up. They fill you in pretty well here on these guys showing up and finding the planet and Empire destroyed. The Supreme Intelligence is dead, apparently. And these guys have a different attitude on how to run things. They've been in deep space, and most of them have never actually been to the homeworld. They've only heard about it. So they're a lot more militaristic, and they're not about to let these so-called deserters go, so they're planning vengeance on them. And now this leader guy is ready to accept surrender, and Karnak's like, oh, I think you misunderstood. We're not here to discuss our surrender. And the head of the military here, I don't think he's named, he tells Vox to take care of Karnak, and Karnak gets stabbed, but then there's a big boom, and Black Bolt shows up and starts reciting the names of the people that are dead. And oh man, he is ruthless. It goes on for several pages, and then Vox gets the drop on Karnak and leads to a really nasty ending. It's a little gory, but I'm not going to ruin it for you. This was a good issue. I enjoyed it quite a bit. A little bit action oriented, but it's very plot driven. It's not focusing on the action. It's definitely more of building the story and furthering it. And it does a really good job of it. I thought it was a really fun read. It was definitely worth the $3.99 to me. I think it was a slightly weaker book than the first one, but it was still one of the best Marvel books out currently, and I would highly recommend it. This book is getting really no press, and it's getting barely any reviews, and I think that's a real tragedy because this is actually a really good story. If you like the Inhumans, it's going to be pretty depressing. This book will have some spoilers in it for the events that transpired in issue 1, and you'll definitely don't want that ruined because this kind of ruins it by page 3. So I highly recommend it. I thought it was a lot of fun, and it's definitely one of the best Marvel books out there right now. But that's just my take. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss future reviews, and we hope to see you on the next one.